Thank you. Welcome to Good News Week. And the big news? As the world wonders who will replace America's special president in the White House, a German company has created a Barack Obama doll. And isn't the resemblance uncanny? I didn't know Arnold from Different Strokes was running for president. What you talking about, Clinton? And the doll comes with accessories, like a microphone, campaign banners, and Hillary's testicles in a trophy case. It's a limited edition of 999, and they're numbered, just like Obama's days on Earth if he gets elected. There's also a John McCain doll where you pull the string, and it shrivels up and keels over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remain calm, but this is very disturbing. The world is running out of internet addresses. We're down to our last 700 million. Oh no! What if that's what killed the dinosaurs? I wouldn't have thought it was possible, but the men who created the web actually underestimated the number of people out there who want to see boobs. Instead of 4.3 billion addresses, version 6 will allow for 340 trillion, more than there are grains of sand on Earth. And when all that sand wants to browse the web, we'll be ready. If you don't upgrade, well, it's a terrifying future. Back to a time when email meant you were so excited to get a letter from the postman, you'd go, eee. According to a new survey, 1 million Australians turned up to work drunk or under the influence of drugs last year. I look around my own workplace and wonder, so few? The survey made some interesting discoveries. One questionnaire came back covered in vomit. They took that as a yes. 276,000 people said they went to work after taking drugs. Except it wasn't their regular work. It was a magical factory run by elves deep beneath the planet's surface, where they made fantastic machines that played music you could touch. As well as the drunks and the druggies, the survey found 1 in 10 workers drink drive, 1 in 20 verbally abuse people. And that's just the New South Wales government. And that's the good news. Thank you.
It's good news week. Thank you. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week.
Thank you. Good evening. Tonight, because we owe people money, the role model, Mikey Robbins. Comedian, singer, tropical cyclone, Julia Morris. And from WSFM, the jet-setting, globe-trotting, mother-loving Jono Coleman.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And they're asking for trouble from the velvet sledgehammer, Claire Hooper.
I can help you out. One of Australia's least known television extras, Josh Lawson.
Actor, improviser, soon to be fresh meat in Hollywood, Josh Lawson.
That's nicer.
And from the wrong way home on Nova, president of a fan club known as the Kavalee Cavalry, Ed Kavalee.
I'll take it. Good to be here.
Shall we start the show, yes?
Yes.
OK, let's get stuck in. We'll start with What's the Story? Mikey, Julia, Jono. School's in.
Right. Oh, gee, he's attentive. Oh, red down the front there.
It's definitely a university because I noticed by the dirty hair.
And,
Is that an iPod?
apparently, students have iPods. Back to you, Paul.
Yeah.
They have it, 10 points. Let's move on. No, they don't. Why are you clapping for that? Of course they don't have it.
Is it basically that they're going to university to learn how to use iPods more quickly? Maybe you can text iPod, learn.
No, because the second bit was their website. Wasn't that the University of New South Wales website?
Oh,
They're selling it to buy more iPods.
Yes. The students basically, it had to happen.
Yeah.
It had to happen.
It had to happen.
It had to happen.
It's happening.
I'm trying to think of what's happening, but it had to happen.
It had to happen.
They reckon these days students from New South Wales University can download their lectures onto their iPod, so they don't even have to go to class like we ever did.
Just cuts out the middleman. It cuts out the middleman. You can basically go up on the roof, smoke, drink, and have the tutorial on your iPod going, yeah, I've seen this one.
I'm very pleased with the whole idea. I think it'd be unreal.
I think it's good.
www.imlazy.com.
Yeah. I'm having a sickie, and you can do a whole master's degree from home in bed with various people.
That does take me back to my university days.
I don't know. I'd hate to be operated on by a doctor who'd learnt that way, because you're just trying to keep clicking on shuffle or something. You know what I mean?
He'd be cutting and then he'd go, suddenly I see. This is where...
Yeah, this is the appendicitis bit. Oh, this is where my battery went down. I don't know what happened.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points to start them into the round. 7 Australian universities are producing lectures and research material which students can download to their iPod. They did have it. It's perfect for the student who can't go to uni because they're too busy giving lap dances at Lovely Jubbly's House of Cleavage to pay off their iPod. And it's long overdue. Why should students have to go to class and put up with old technology, like listening to a teacher talking out of their face like it's the Stone Age? The good news is, with lectures online available, you can now download all your favourite midget fisting vids and study the lyricism. There's a balance here. Study the lyricism of Proust at the same time.
How are those videos going?
I'm oiled up and ready to go now. Claire, Josh, Ed, start your engines.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
Warning sign, but I didn't see.
Guys stealing a car.
And then, yes. Hello.
Mad Max.
Wow, that's a hell of a water slide, isn't it?
Is that a wreck your midget?
No, it wasn't. But it wasn't a water slide, was it, gentlemen?
No, it wasn't, ma'am.
It's one of those spiky things that goes up if you're driving the wrong way or whatever. Yeah.
Do not reverse, because it'll tyre damage. Tyre spikes.
Yeah, but you can always go over them in one direction, but it always freaks me out. You know, like when you're taking the hire car back and you're like, oh, and it's so exciting.
Your life is insane.
I know.
Roller coaster you live, Claire.
And then when I get in, I'm like, can I do it again? Can I do it? And they say, no.
Yeah.
Somebody needs this Barina.
Yeah. Your life makes me sad.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I think I know what this is.
All right, hit me.
So
really, you do?
I do. People are driving away from paying for petrol because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So now they're putting tyre spikes, and if you drive away, the guy in the thing's going to push the button, and the tyre spikes pop up, and then your tyres are dead. And you don't get to take advantage of the 2-for-1 Chiquitos on the front.
Yeah, there's so many drawbacks.
This is happening all the time. It happens to celebrities too. Apparently someone spiked Todd McKenny's tyres.
That's very true.
Todd McKenny!
Make him welcome.
I think it's interesting because the petrol station thing is really like it's an honour system, and there's not many honour systems left.
No. Yeah.
But I reckon if they went more for the angle, when you go and buy mandarins on the side of the road, I think maybe petrol stations just need more hand-drawn cardboard signs. Fresh and juicy petrol, $2 a bucket, that kind of thing. So people would feel a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, it's like those box of lollies that you get out in waiting rooms, and it says helping sick kids put in the door. And you know how you steal those?
Yeah. They're not going to know.
Most of them are...
Yeah, and they're too sick to chase you.
I was thinking... It was going to go bad. It was going to get really bad.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's as easy as that. Service station owners are introducing tougher measures to prevent petrol drive-offs, including prepaying and road spikes. Unfortunately, having a prepay system does increase the prevalence of service stations that take your money, then quickly run away. Happily, the oil companies say it's not a problem because they're absorbing the cost of the stolen petrol by putting up prices. But they're putting the prices up to absorb the... Are you meant to be at ready, steady, cook? The problem is service stations are dumb. They're not the only ones. The problem is service stations are dumb. They're the only shops where they leave the goods out there on the street with a big sign saying, help yourself, and expect you to go inside and pay them. Banks don't do it. Pubs don't have a help yourself fridge. And I don't think you can get a blowjob on the honour system.
Josh does those.
So after one high-octane round of Good News Week, the Robbins team are on 10 points, the Hooper team 10 points. Up next, the game of teenage terror, Suicide Bomber.
It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
During the break, as we offered to give the Democrats a lift home, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robbins, Morris and Coleman have a steering wheel. Oh. Yes, I drive a car.
That's why I don't drive. That and the glug glug vroom vroom.
A mannequin.
I love her rakish angle on the hat.
Yeah. And
very
the thing
chic.
that's slightly worrying for me, she's got erect nipples, and it's kind of putting me off slightly. Not really.
I thought it was Fergie when she first came on.
I thought it was Heather.
Heather Mills.
I like that.
There's no need for it.
And finally, this.
How much
Is that dawn in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dawn in the window? I do hope that dawn is
And Hooper, Lawson and Kavalee got lollies.
Lollies.
Yes, a brandy flask of snakes.
Good vintage.
A flashing light.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. I like that.
Hey, look everyone, it's Special Boy.
It definitely makes you look smarter.
You need the 2 straws down, though. The 2 straws that come in.
I lost
the
them,
big
all right? I
part.
lost them.
And finally, this.
Stand in front of you. Take the force of the blow. Protection. Stand in front of you. Take the force of the blow. Rain fingers protection.
With Ed's flashing lights, it was like a 2-man discotheque.
It's not fair because they got a track, and poor Julia only got was a bring.
No, that was Cam Bruce in a one-man band.
Wow.
It's not a
The
track.
acoustic guitar certainly sounded better for your version.
Bring it, Coleman. What do you got, old man?
I've got her.
Yeah, you win. I got Special Boy.
Well, before the fighting starts, let's start round 2. Perfect match. Jono, you're looking for that special someone for George W. Bush. We have to choose from John Wayne.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a nice short.
And slipper.
Nice saddlebags, though.
He's got a bit of lift and separate, I have to say.
It's a camel's foot like I've never seen before.
Yeah, actually, what you call it's a mangina.
Osama bin Laden.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he was in the Beatles, wasn't he? He was the drummer.
And Goofy. Who's just right for Bushy?
I tell you, it's hard because they all seem perfect for each other.
Yeah.
John Wayne never really...
Do you know there's that old story? It just reminded me of John Wayne. It's a true story of somebody went up to John Wayne and said, can you give us a secret of showbiz? And he said, never wear suede loafers. And he goes, why is that? And he goes, because every time I'm standing in the urinal, there's some guy next to me going, Hey, aren't you John Wayne?
Oh, man.
So maybe that happens to Osama bin Laden these days.
I've seen your videos.
Could it be from that photo that bin Laden lives in a cave and Bush has obviously never seen a door before?
I think Osama and George W. Bush are the perfect match because they're both about to give up their careers, and I think George W. Bush is currently on a farewell tour of the world. Maybe Osama's going to, make a big announcement and say, you know what, you guys won. I give up.
I've been hiding in the White House all along.
That's right. I've been in the basement with Pluto.
Has not Bush said that he's going to, as his last chance dance before he leaves power, that he is going to try and get Osama one last time?
She has it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. There we go. 5 points for Jono. It is a Bush and bin Laden thing. Before he leaves the White House, W is making one last big, passionate push to catch Osama. He doesn't want a fancy farewell party. He simply wants to find bin Laden, kill him and drink wild turkey from his skull. At Buckingham Palace recently, Bush suggested Osama must be a master of disguise. The Queen nodded politely until George grabbed her throat and tried to pull it back over her head.
Wouldn't be the first time.
The mission involves unmanned aerial vehicles called Predators and Reapers fitted with Hellfire missiles, the very thought of which is enough to keep Dick Cheney happily masturbating for hours.
Oh, there's a mental image I'll go to sleep with tonight.
Josh, you're looking for a perfect match for Heath Ledger. Is it Luciano Pavarotti?
That's one hell of a belch.
George Clooney? Man. Or South Park's Mr. Slade? Any ideas?
Well, look, I'm just afraid to say anything. Heath Ledger's not really a hot topic for comedy.
No.
Too soon?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
About to find out.
Okay. I read that they're wanting to turn a Brokeback Mountain into a musical. So I suspect it's Luciano Pavarotti, unless Clooney's going to star in it.
Yeah,
Clooney can't sing. He's renowned, notoriously bad singer.
Have you ever heard him do How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, George? He just nailed it. I think he was on It Takes Two, the first series.
I'm going to back him up here. I think they're planning a stage musical version of Brokeback Mountain, and Heath Ledger's, he
In
was
fact,
in the movie.
I believe I'm going to back you up in the chorus.
Sorry.
Wait. I totally...
He's
no,
good.
there's a slight change to that. I remember this. It's not a musical at all. It's an opera.
Oh, it's
It is an opera, isn't it?
Yes,
I
it is
knew
an opera.
Yeah.
So which is it?
It's
Let's see if Josh is right. 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. It is Ledger and Luciano. Brokeback Mountain, the film that made Heath a superstar and a dead homosexual cowboy pinup, is going to be turned into an opera. Because, quite frankly, it wasn't gay enough. You've heard of Madame Butterfly. This will be more like Adam Butterfly. Like Carmen, except they're cowmen. It'll be like Fiddler on the Roof, only the fiddling takes place in a tent. Yeah.
Keep them coming, keep them coming.
But it will be very musical. There's even a spoon solo during the spooning scene. One of the great musical instruments of the opera. Some of the songs include Enos with an E, not Enos with a P. You wax my back, I'll wax yours, and the showstopper, I'm walking bow-legged 'cause of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great. Saucy.
You're going to do a bit of that sort of doing bing. If it's
Just for lubrication.
cow.
Robinsons. I find spitting in the hand always helps a bit. Even if you're riding solo out in the sad plains of loneliness. Here we go. Have we gone in the wrong direction? I suspect so. Robbins is now on 15 points. Hooper's 15 points. After the break, so you think you can mime. It's mime time. Julia Morris, come and get your story. Come on.
She's miming for two these days.
She's pregnant, isn't that lovely? She's pregnant.
Oh, yes.
I never touched her. I never touched her. It was just a handshake.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Oh, you get to read that. Look at that.
Oh, good. It's so easy. So that is excellent.
Yes, yes. That's what Julia has to mind. Do you want to keep it?
Oh, do you keep it? No.
Normally you put it back in.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll put a bit in.
Okay.
I've got no issue with that. Can I show those guys so they'll be impressed just in case my team get it?
No, they're not allowed to know either. You're just here. I'm going to go back over here.
Okay, here we
Your
go.
time starts now.
Dog.
How much is that?
Dog.
Dog meat Skippy.
Hey, don't enter too fast. I'm watching this. Dog. Show jumping.
Dog trying to hump TV.
Dog jumps over. Dog. A dog and what? A horse, sort of thing. Someone rode a dog. Skipping rope. Skipping dog. Jumping dog. A jogging dog.
It's a trampoline, I think.
A dog on a trampoline. Thank you.
I don't think a pregnant woman should be jumping up and down in heels like that. I just don't think a pregnant woman should be jumping up and down.
I'm bringing on an early birth while I'm trampolining. You go, oh, it's jumping, skipping, walking, trampolining.
Okay.
Can't speak anymore though.
Trampolining dog.
Flat screen television.
Jumped through a window. A door.
A fence.
Fence. Jumped over a fence. Okay.
A dog.
Trampoline dog went over the fence.
Yes. To
market. That's no. The ground.
But not here.
Okay.
in a different in a different place.
For days.
In a faraway
Different
land.
land. Far away land.
Far away land.
Yes, come on, that's easy.
America.
Oh, close.
New Zealand. England.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. A dog was on a trampoline and bounced so hard it got back to England.
Sit down.
What can I
Sit
do?
down.
I've got no
I did feel for you there. I just don't think it's right to have a pregnant woman jumping up and down on 2.5-inch
Well,
heels
it
there.
is how I got into this trouble in the first place.
I'm going to give you 7 points. Ed did help you out there with trampoline,
Thank
but
you,
because
Ed.
he's a concerned man and was worried as well. For those of you who didn't quite understand it, a dog has left his British owners heartbroken after escaping from the backyard by jumping on the trampoline and bouncing over the fence. Finally, an answer to the question that's plagued humanity for years. It is with great pleasure that I inform the Baja men that the dogs let themselves. The kids are devastated by the loss, but the dog is over the moon. So you think you can mime Ed?
Not really.
Okay,
good to see you.
Look at you, you're monumental.
Oh, man. We'll do it later.
I need ropes to get up there. Okay, here we go.
Ed's going to be in Brokeback Mountain, the opera.
Rawhide.
Is that it? Are there any others in there, Paul?
There's no more in that. That's a bit sad, isn't it?
Oh, this is going to be fun.
All right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're a god.
Let's give it a go. All right, so here. Oh,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
I face? Can I go this sort of this
Oh,
way?
that's right. I'll sit down.
Idiot. Wanker.
No.
Twit.
You haven't started.
I haven't started.
Mentally challenged
I
radio
haven't
job.
started.
Okay. Your time starts now.
Can I just say that Josh was the only person sacked from Series 1 of Sea Patrol? That's I just say. Now we can start. Excellent.
There's a show called Sea Patrol.
First word. First bit.
Bit.
Oh, fire.
Oh. Wow, you guys have something special.
You two have clearly worked together before. No one has got fire from that.
Okay, fire fingers. Fire. Yeah, we're not gay, but go on.
Just friends.
Yep.
A hat. Firefighter.
Yeah, firefighter, hunky fireman calendar. Just a dream I had once.
Turning
Turning it
on
on.
the water.
Turning on the water.
Yeah,
Water.
turning on both taps.
Taps.
Very clean.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm
let's have a
looking
look
through
at
the
that.
washer.
Washer!
He's thinking about what he could do with a washer. Oh, playing the piano.
Laptop.
Laptop, right? Internet.
Computer.
Porn.
Right, a Mac. A Mac. IBM. Toshiba.
Oh, really, Dell?
Wang.
What, are you looking for a...
Wang.
Oh, the cord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. What? A fireman put... Oh, he put a washer into his wang. And the fireman came and tried to get it out.
I think you've got to define the in as opposed to... I think you were trying to do it.
Oh, he put it over his wang.
And not just one? How many were there?
Oh, wait, how many were there, Ed? 10, 5,
15!
16! 16 washes on his wang!
16 washes on his wang.
I'll tell you what,
It's an old music hall
And
song.
one wang washer.
that thing's not dripping for a while.
Actually, shouldn't they just tighten his nuts?
Yes, in the hospital of the quiet, respectable Sydney suburb of Hornsby, fire rescue officers had to remove 16 steel washers from a man's penis. Ribbed condoms are for pussies.
How did he make it to 16? You're surely the first one we go, ooh, this may not be a good idea. I'm going to try 15 more and then I'm going to call it quits.
Whatever it was, the man said he normally didn't put steel rings on his cock. But you have to if you're going to root a tractor. So after that extraordinary conflict, to my right, 32 points, to my left, 33 points. After the break, blow up your pants.
It's good news week.
Time for a special blow up your pants. Mikey Robbins.
I never get to go in the booth.
Oh, you get to go in the booth now.
Is it because I'm flatulent?
I didn't.
I wouldn't be putting me in that booth. Who's in there? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I had a curry for lunch.
That's okay, I took a poo in your dressing room.
I just think last time we did the show, I couldn't have fit it in here.
Can we start it up? Get it cranking. Get it moving.
Woo! Right.
Coming less than a second. Just any time. You could take a bit longer.
Oh, right. Oh, I've got to do this shit for a while, do I?
Show the people at home.
You look like about that big from inside here. Oh, hang on.
Well, it won't be a letdown for you then. What's the emblem of Adelaide's netball team?
Tits. Works for me.
With a T?
Tits with a T. What? Is it both called?
Tits. I thought he said jets.
No, tits, you idiot.
He's missed that one completely. It's a soundproof booth. Sometimes it's a bit hard to...
Hello!
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 What's the emblem of Adelaide's netball team?
You may have figured out by now, I don't know.
Does this help?
Thunderbirds.
What?
Thunderbirds.
Thank you very much. What is swimmer Libby Lenton's married name?
Oh, shit.
I don't think so. Libby O'Shit.
Oh, I know this.
You do know it?
I do know it.
And we've got all night.
It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah.
It's gone. Libby, trick it.
Trick it, yeah.
Oh, yes, now it's so obvious, isn't it? What piece of equipment is the New Zealand cricket team's latest secret weapon?
This is a fun one.
Yeah?
It's trousers.
Trousers!
It's the
ladies and gentlemen,
trousers.
got it.
Good. Hang on.
The New Zealand cricket team has a new secret weapon. Wonder Pants! Wonder Pants! They're called microshine trousers because they contain a patch of fabric that improves the shine on the ball. Original plans also included an abrasive patch, but this was removed because you can get the same effect rubbing the ball on Andrew Simons. Claire Hooper, are you ready for the sporting soundproof booth?
No, Paul.
Oh, whoa, wait a second.
What?
I'm not wearing any pants. I'm not getting in there. I would like to... No, I'm wearing a skirt. I'm not getting in. I sub in from Channel 10's new reality celebrity show, Mark Wary, and his manager, Jerry Dabblestein.
Hey, Mark, how are you? Jerry? Nice to see you. How are you, Mark? It's been a while. I've seen you for a while.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. Just backstage a little bit earlier. Yeah. A new show.
Tell me about it. Mark, Love Sharon, is it?
Yeah, damage control.
Well, some might call it damage control, Mark, but I guess we're hoping, Paul, that it helps dispel a myth that Mark Ware's not just a drug-cheating, philandering party animal with anger management issues. He's a lot more than that.
There's more to me than that.
Yeah, there's more than that.
There's other sides to me, and hopefully by allowing the cameras into my home, I can find out what those sides are.
I haven't seen you for a long time. Last time I saw you was in the Cross. We were mixing it up one night. Maybe you were having a bit of a wild time.
Yeah.
What's happening with that at the moment? You're still hitting the tiles?
No, I'm behaving myself now. I've got my new my girlfriend, Sharon. Sharon is... Karen was my ex-fiancée. But I'm living with Sharon now. We're making a go of things. She's a great chick. A lot of people think that a relationship can't survive without honesty, but we challenge that theory. And it's that kind of healthy dishonesty, lack of respect between partners that keeps us on our toes.
It's the glue. It's the glue that holds you together.
Glue between our toes.
Yeah, right, okay.
But anyway, we're here to do sport.
Yeah, you're here to do sport. You want to get into it? Come on, come over to the soundproof booth. Come on. Get in there.
Shoes off, dear. Shoes off.
Don't be silly, Mark.
Last time I was in one of these was with Candace Falson.
Okay, fire it up. Let's get it going.
You grab one, Mark. Go on, you grab one.
Yeah, and then he's so coordinated, he's fantastic.
That's it.
Hey.
That's the letter F. That's the letter F.
Yeah. Mark and Jerry.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have the letter F. Port Power Vice Captain Chad Corns is considering cutting off which part of his body so he can keep playing.
Flange.
Sorry?
It's flange?
Mark,
Flange.
what is a flange?
Female vagina.
What do we say just before off stage about swear words?
Language.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
can you just watch?
They fucked up giving me F, didn't they?
Let's get over that. Let's get over that.
You want another crack at it?
Old fella?
No, you can't say old fella. Finger, I think is the answer.
Finger.
Paul, finger.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. His finger. Cricketer Andrew Simons was allegedly so obnoxious on the recent tour of the West Indies, he started running out of what?
Fart.
Running out of...
Farts?
Farts.
That's not it, Mark.
No, you want another crack at it? I'm trying to help you out here. You sure you're
friends.
Okay.
Because of his farts. Obnoxious farts. Lost all his friends.
Mark, can you...
Have you ever smelt one of Andrew Simons' farts?
No, I haven't smelt
You don't want
farts,
to.
Mark.
You don't want to. You wouldn't want to be standing here with Andrew Simons, I'll tell you that.
Thank you, I feel privileged.
A few days before their big match, Jeff Fennick lifted up Azuma Nelson's shirt. What did the Aussie boxer say?
Nice tits.
Technically, 4 is pH.
4. Nice tits.
What are you talking about? What is this?
Have you seen Nelson's? He's got jugs now. He's got cans. They're the bloody E cup.
What about this game, Mark? What about F?
F cup, are they? Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Show us how fat you are.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that because it'd be sad if we kept going.
Yeah.
That's it. It's over for you.
Yeah, we should
Sorry,
be sorry.
Jeff. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm sorry, Jeff.
You should be sorry.
I'm sorry, mate. Mate, get out.
Come on,
You're lucky it's not Andrew Simon.
I warned you, mate. Bit of happiness, bit of love in the room.
Sorry, Paul.
That's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please thank Mark and Jerry? From Mark Love Sharon, on tonight, right after us, Strange But True coming up next.
It's Good News Week.
Time to find out what those strange but true clues really mean. Mikey, Julia, Jono, you had the steering wheel.
Again.
The mannequin. Ooh. And this.
How much is that dog in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window?
I love you.
Sausages.
It's got something to do with people using.
Just using.
Just using. Mannequins, as people do, because sometimes there are lanes, and I think it was in New Zealand where there has to be more than for the express lane.
Mannequins are sometimes lanes.
No, for multiple driving lanes. You have a few people in it.
Yeah, so people have been dressing up mannequins and dressing up doggies like they're humans, so they can use these transit lanes, which makes them evil, wicked, and rather clever.
So you could get an inflatable. You could have an inflatable friend who would sit next to you.
Yes.
And like that Flying High movie when they've got the inflatable co-pilot, the special,
Imagine your passenger beside you like that.
Sad to say, they do have the answer correct. In Auckland, drivers are trying to beat transit lane rules by putting mannequins, dogs and inflatable dolls in their passenger seats.
Ooh.
So many people are cramming into the transit lane, all the other lanes are empty. But depending on how recently the doll's been used, it could technically contain life. And they're not... Oh my God, I just understood what that meant now. And eventually you'll be stuck in traffic, you're bored, the doll is enticing. Before you know it, you're making the beast with the one vinyl back.
Make him stop, Paul. Make him stop. Paul, make him stop. Yeah.
I can prove it. Come round, I'll prove it.
He's here somewhere.
Claire, Josh, Ed, you had the killer pythons. Arrgh. The flashing lights.
Special boy's back.
And finally, this.
I'm going to just to amp this up a notch.
Yeah, come on,
I'm going to stand here. Ed, if you could accompany me on air synth.
Happy to, Joshua.
That'd be great. Claire,
Do you need me to do
can you
it?
do air synth with me? Like rack synth?
All right.
Okay.
Well, like this.
Stand in front of you. Take the force of the blow. Protection. Stand in front of you. Take the force of the blow. Protection.
Yeah.
Lost in that.
So the news story is I've got a new album coming out.
I particularly liked your synth work.
Thank you very much.
He's good. He's good at air synth.
Yeah, I did train with some of the best. So the story.
I actually don't know what it is.
No, but no idea.
I really have no idea.
Claire?
Do you know?
Uh-oh.
I think I know this story. It's got to be because of the protection, and I think that means police.
The cops.
I think that means the cops were called because a man in the States was threatening his girlfriend with his albino python.
Oh, please. Come on.
Swear officer.
But the real surprise is a guy who had an albino python as a pet had a girlfriend. That's the big shocker.
Yeah.
But apparently when the policeman arrived, the guy basically pointed to the snake and went, "Sick him." And the snake, such an obedient animal, didn't. The snake just went, "Yeah, whatever," and like continued to... I don't know what the snake did, actually.
Shed a skin. I'm over it.
Yeah, basically.
Can I ask a question? If the snake's albino, and if anyone had an albino rabbit, you've got to rub sunscreen into them.
Yes.
Really? So would you have to spend your afternoons just sunscreening up? Yes.
Yeah, and then what do you tell your mum? Oh, yeah, I've been oiling the snake.
Like, oh.
You were going to give us the points, though, weren't you? Have we ruined it?
Have we?
No, you've got to have it right.
No! Thanks for everyone!
Have it right?
Ah.
And you also picked up extra points for the extraordinary, massive attack moment.
Now, extra points. That's good.
Musical points, yeah.
And it's like we had an acoustic guitar chord, and they get a whole track of Massive Attack.
I don't know, you've really got to let that go.
He hates that.
Police in Connecticut arrested a man after he ordered his pet to attack them. Luckily, 3-metre-long pythons aren't very obedient. Officers arrived at Victor Rodriguez's home after a report he was threatening his girlfriend with his albino python. And boy, were they surprised when it turned out to be an actual snake. And to its credit, the snake did try to pounce on the police. But not having any legs, it just sort of sat there. Looking a little bit embarrassed. But while it didn't attack the cops themselves, it did make short work of their SWAT hamster. SWAT hamster. After the break, Endgame, Dirty Sexy Fast Money.
It's Good News Week.
Well, here it is, Dirty Sexy Fast Money. Feel the ambivalence. In New York, an entrepreneur is marketing condoms featuring who?
Barack Obama.
Yes, and?
Hillary?
No.
John McCain.
Thank you very much. I'll give you 1 point. Going to move on to hectic speak.
Just the McCain one to be old and wrinkled.
Well, the thing is, you don't want to use it again.
In a village in Romania, the mayor for almost 2 decades has been re-elected. Yes. Why is this unusual?
He's dead.
Thank you very much. He actually died just after voting began.
Well, apparently Brendan Nelson's going to try it.
Oh, and another point. The electronics company, Samsung, has released 2 environmentally friendly mobile phones made from what?
Wood. Paper. Scissors.
They have ears.
Hemp.
What? They have ears? Corn.
Rabbits.
Corn. He has it, ladies and gentlemen. Corn. Mobile phones made from corn. And finally, in Suffolk, a middle-aged male teacher has been sacked after he did what to punish his students misbehaving?
He forced them to watch Acropolis Now.
He forced them to continue living in Suffolk.
Anybody? No?
No.
Anybody in the audience? Anybody? Striptease. Good on you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 points today. So, in the whirlpool tonight, Mikey Robbins, Julia Morrison, Jono Coleman scored a warm and fluffy 54 points. Scrubbed by Claire Hooper, Josh Lawson and Ed Kavalee on 59 points. Don't forget 10.com.au/DNW for bonus features, tickets to the show, or if you'd just like to dig deep and donate some of your own gas to Western Australia.
I'm doing my best.
So we say fuck off and die, Mugabe. Take that. Stay tuned for the premiere of Mark Loves Sharon and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. In Brisbane, the Queensland Bikers Blood Donation Day will turn ugly when it's discovered the blood the bikers are donating isn't their own. On the 80th anniversary of sliced bread, in what can only be described as a breathtaking display of arrogance, sliced bread will release a statement claiming to be the best thing since itself. The Australian Population Conference in Alice Springs will officially thank Fiona O'Loughlin for populating Alice Springs. And in the US, the world's first transgender man is due to give birth, which will cheer him up after being beaten by Obama for the Democratic nomination.